The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
It's normal to see some frost on the heat pump unit, especially during the winter, but excessive amounts of ice can damage your heating system and make it stop working completely. Sean McGraw is here for American Veteran AC with more on what we need to know about that. Hi, Sean.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Heat pumps, Merry Christmas. Heat pumps will often ice up during cold weather, but there is a heat pump defrost cycle that's supposed to kick in. How does that work real quick?
Yep, and it throws people off because they're not used to hearing it throughout the year because it doesn't work during the summer. It doesn't need to defrost in the summer. So the basics of defrost, and I can spend 30 minutes on this, but I want to spend 30 seconds. The basics of defrost is you're going to hear a large swishing cycle or large swishing noise coming off the unit. It's switching the AC mode at that point, and it's doing that to defrost the ice off the unit.
Well, when does the buildup of ice become a problem for heat pumps? How do you know?
Usually you'll notice that during inclement weather. So when we get that freezing rain, we get the snow coming in, that's when we really need to start paying attention to our heat pump outside. If it's getting built up, freezing rain is bar none the worst on it because we have these stamp grade tops on most of the AC units, and they will just attract that ice and allow it to accumulate, and now the unit can't breathe the air that is coming in out. So what it does is cause a chain reaction. And before you know it, you'll walk outside and you'll see that you've got a giant daggone ice cube sitting outside your house.
So what should somebody do if their heat pump is blocked by all that ice and it's not defrosting enough to run the way it would normally run?
So when you notice that, there are plenty of proactive steps you can do. The easiest thing to do is just go ahead and turn it off, the outdoor unit. You can turn it off at the thermostat. You can put your thermostat in emergency heat and just allow it to run on that cycle. Give it time to defrost. Now, obviously, if it's freezing outside, then it's not going to defrost real well. And at that point, we have plenty of tips that we can give you to circumvent that and to allow you to get back to normal operation without calling us out there. Just don't try to chisel it off with a screwdriver. Please don't do that. But check our YouTube channel, and we'll get deep into that for you and allow you to take care of it.
Excellent. Well, every homeowner wants to avoid damage to their equipment and any wasted energy consumption. So tell us about your full battle rattle. Your all-in-one comfort plan means they don't have to worry about a thing. How does it work?
Yeah, that's the goal. Is that you don't have to worry about anything that's going on with your system. So we're going to be there for you. We got your back 100% of the way. And what it entails is we start by replacing the system. So we know that everything is right from scratch. And that's how we can do it because we installed it. We put in quality equipment, quality York equipment that we know has got our back and we got theirs, and it's taken care of. But on top of that, to make sure, because now we got the longevity issue to look at, is we're going to be out there twice a year taking care of the basic maintenance on there, giving it the TLC that a unit requires. Now, everything eventually is going to break. That's life. It will. So while we're out there, we're going to be checking notes of everything going on. And while that system is degrading a little bit, when we have minor parts that may or may not fail, we're going to take that into account. And we're just going to go ahead and replace those before it causes bigger things going on in the system. So the glory of it is for the customer is you don't pay for nothing. It's done.
And that is the idea. You do the job right, you take it seriously, and people will love to work with you. They can contact American Veteran at the number on screen, 435-0822, or visit the website, AmericanVeteranAC.com. Sean McGraw, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Once again, Merry Christmas.